tuning in today. Today I'm going to be doing a review of my Speedo kit and then the Nike Pros. So stay tuned for that video. If I don't have enough time, it'll be a short review, but hopefully like the Speedo kit's gonna take some time. I actually just made this video and then I realized Do Not Disturb was on my phone, so I have to remake it. So consider being a supporter of the channel. Definitely check out my other channel. I got lots of great content on there. I'm going to be creating a video on that channel after the Nike Pro review. If it's not in this video, I'll put a link to that in the description. And I still haven't fixed the YouTube problem not recognizing my phone number associated with this account. So I can't link external traffic, but if you would be a supporter of the channel, I've got 53 listings of art and design for sale. Google search Turner Design Studios and my business will pop right up. So that's TURNERDESIGN STUDIOS. So that's Tango Uniform Romeo, November Echo Romeo, Delta Echo Sierra India Golf November, Sierra Tango Uniform Delta India Oscar Sierra. You can message me. I'll do custom work for you, landscapes, still lives, portraits, techniques from great masters like Leonardo, Michelangelo, Cezanne, Van Gogh, Vermeer, Picasso, etc. I mean, there's so many more. I have to get into this video because I was already at 15 minutes in the last video and not where I wanted to be. So let's get into this. So there's two phases. As you all know, I'm like a wise athlete, so I don't expect anyone to invest in something and break their bank, and I also want to get first of all for myself the best bang for my buck while still getting quality, and I want everyone else to do the same. So for a swimsuit, just like a brand, it's Speedo. It's always going to be Speedo. There's other brands like Orca. But Speedo represents the athletes at the Olympics for at least the United States, several other countries too, and they do make great products. So this is phase one of the kit, and I will be talking about phase two. Phase two really are more pool aids, swimming aids than anything else. Phase one is the necessities to get you in the pool and to get you, starting training to be a professional or, a great swimmer. So let's get into it. So for male and ladies and gentlemen, I recommend that you get a Speedo. Guys, I recommend that you get something like this, or kind of like their square leg, something that will contour to your body very well. There's actually a drawstring in here, as you'll see, and these are really form-fitting. In fact, Speedo has weird sizing when it comes to their suits, so definitely look on their website, on their size guides. I actually had to get a size smaller than usual. I have a waist size of 30 and this is a 28, so I was pretty surprised by that. But great customer service, great website. If you get a swimsuit like next year, like if you want to get in like for swim season, they've got deals all year long. Okay, so like July is 30% off, August there was 30% off, they've got free shipping, June they might have sales. I mean, they're really great. And I grew up having Speedo stuff. Not with a swimsuit, but so that's the first thing is a swimsuit, is to invest in a swimsuit. And I recommend that you at least, I got this on sale, but I do recommend that you be prepared to invest like at least $40 into your swimsuit, okay? Male or female, all right? And they've got higher models than this. This is a competition-oriented swimsuit. It's called the One Brief, but it's a great swimsuit, and it's what I want and intend to use. So that's the first thing, like I said. The second thing is a pair of goggles. And in order to get a pair of goggles, you need a goggle case. This I got on sale. This was like, I think, $11.99, maybe retail. I got this for $8 on sale. And the reason it's really great, it's got two drain holes in there, so you can, after you get in the pool, out of the pool, excuse me, just throw your goggles in here and they'll dry out, and you're not going to ruin your case or get mold in there or anything like that. This is really soft, and this is pretty, it's pretty hard. So, and it's great. It's nice. It's very lightweight. So, you can clip it on your bag if you go to the gym, whatever. Uh, so very on-the-go lifestyle oriented. And these are my goggles. And if you're going to swim professionally, these are the kind of goggles I would recommend that you get clearly because I own them. These are called the Speed Socket 2.0. So these are more of a professional goggle than anything else. And there's so many great perks about these. First of all, let me just say, like I said, I grew up with Speedo. So like when I was a kid, not to be nostalgic, but I hated getting water in my nose, so I had a Speedo mask. I wanted a mask. And when I went, I never had a Speedo swimsuit growing up because I didn't want one. I wanted Aloha shorts, you know. But I like that guys could have like more flamboyant patterns on their swim trunks as a kid than like girls, because girls are always just in like a swimsuit or a bikini, and that wasn't special, you know. But guys could have patterns and whatever, and I thought that was sharp. So basically, like I said, these are $45 retail, and if you can get them on sale, I don't remember if I got mine on sale or not. I may have. I don't think I did, but they're worth every penny. There's UV protection with the goggles, so it's like honestly wearing, sunglasses in the pool. They're adjustable. They come with an adjustable nose piece. I've got the other pieces in this bag here. And if you're wondering why I'm using bags, I'm not intending to waste time, but to like store my Speedo stuff, it's because I'll get into phase 2, so I need to go quickly here. There's different colors. There's like a violet one that's pretty cool, but I honestly kind of thought these were like really awesome. Let's see if I can put these up to. They are mirrored too, even though there's light shining through there, and you can clearly see that. No one's going to be able to see your eyes while wearing these, which is kind of cool. And these are the fast ones, like I said. So there's another great pair of goggles out there called the Vanquishers, and they're like, I don't know, $20, $30 range, depending on the pair you get. And the main difference why I decided to get these is honestly because I want to be a fast lap swimmer and reduce as much drag and, edges as I can, and these goggles really do. They're like wearing a pair of racing specs, in all sincerity. Like this camera doesn't that does it a little more justice. These are so contoured to your face, it's ridiculous, and you get pretty much 360 view out of the whole goggle. Okay, so it's a really great experience. Like you can see that is still the window, and you have that. If like this perspective is your eye, you see what I'm saying? Like the distance, it kind of closes the distance. So it's pretty great, and definitely worth the investment. So the next thing is a swim cap. I don't recommend that you get a latex swim cap. This is a silicone one, and the reason why I don't recommend latex is for several reasons. First of all, latex is a pretty cheap material. A lot of people are allergic to latex, including my sister, and among other things, I like the feel of silicone. Back when the iPod Nanos were out, not to be nostalgic, I used to have like a silicone case. That was the one I wanted. It was a Belkin, So I know silicone works great. And in all sincerity, what a cap does is it's twofold. Briefly going back to the goggles, these are a necessity. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. Chlorine, guys. Chlorine is a chemical that when you go to a pool, clearly is in the pool among other things, and what the chlorine does is it kills all the germs for people's hair, and hopefully no young kids, pee-pee and excrement, bodily fluids, all right? Kids that can't swim are hawking up loogies in the pool sometimes, and they're snotting, and they do a mock laugh. It's just gross, okay? So it can be. So if you're in a pool like that, just in a pool in general, chlorine can damage your hair, so it's great. I'm not going to put on a swimming cap, but it is great to have one of these. And like I said, they do reduce drag coefficient, so you can see the benefits of both of those. The last couple things are really more accessories than anything else, but I still find when it comes to lap swimming, they're essential. The first, I actually got a pair of these when I was a young kid, and I was swimming every day. And I bought these again. These are earplugs. These are silicone earplugs, and they work really great. I've only used a pair of these, and you can barely tell that I've used them. That top pair, and they form to your ear, and they're really high quality, and they're not going to get lost in the pool. The next thing I would recommend, just a second. Speedo also sells these kind of style of earbuds, and these work really great. I actually got these from a float place. It's called A Place to Float here in Indy, and you get a complimentary pair of these. It's a salt float tank, so that kind of style that kind of just fits in your ear. And these will work great too. They both work great. There's perks to both of them. I used a pair like these from Speedo actually growing up too. The last thing in the Speedo kit is a competition. I have the competition nose clip. They've got plastic ones, but this is the most high quality one. This is rubber. I actually lost this the first time I went in the pool, and I dove off of basically in the deep end, and because I dove in the deep end and then I started swimming, the clip came off and I couldn't find it, so I had to buy another one. But worth every penny. I mean, as you progress and your skills tighten up as a swimmer, you kind of your breathing cadence becomes more professional, and breathe every two, whatever, and you're not really getting a lot of water in your nose, but they're still nice to have. They can be kind of an inconvenience if you're trying to you're not going to be able to breathe through your nose. I'll tell you that much. But you're not going to get any water in your nose. So I still would recommend that you get one if you don't like to have water in your nose. And that basically is the whole kit. Outside of those are of course all the necessities. But outside of my pull buoy, let me just a second unwrap it here. So this is called a pull buoy, which is spelled Pullbuoy. And what you do is you put this, I'm so sorry, wow, that was terrible. I didn't even know that happened. Okay, so this is a pull buoy, and you put this in between your legs. Look at that just chipped off when I took that out of there. Isn't that crazy? So you put this in between your legs, and basically it streamlines your body so that you won't perform any kicks with this. You can do your own research on this to figure this out, but it basically allows you to focus on stroke alone and like the form of freestyle, which is really important to triathletes. And that's the whole kit. For phase 1, that's really all you need. The phase 2 kit is maybe a new backpack for. I'll just start from from the beginning. So it's actually a drawstring bag to kind of keep all this stuff in the first place and carry it from the gym or the pool or whatever, the swimming club or whatever, and then which is like $25. They've got the same kind of drain holes on everything, and they've got their own zipper pockets. Speedo sells them, so I know there's all kinds of drawstring bags. Like Nike's got the Vapor one, and Under Armour's got them, and Adidas has them, and whatever. But just fitting with the theme of things, and also again the drain hole, and it is a mesh bag, so it's breathable. Great option, $25. So definitely, like I said, a great option. And then just pool aids. Pair of fins for kicking drills, pair of paddles for the catch and pull phase of the drills. Those are really important. That's really the pull buoy and the swimming paddles is what they're called, are really the kind of those are the two most used pool aids, and they're used often together, especially with more professional swimmers, and that's a great idea. Oh yeah, and a kickboard, again for kicking and more kicking drills. And then maybe, once I get all that, I'll get a Speedo backpack, and those are $85, but I already have, that backpack over there. It's an Eagle Creek, and it serves me well. So there's no rush, but that's the whole kit. It's going to be I think just at maybe around $400, $500, $300 for all that stuff, retail price. So hopefully, like I said, you guys can, get some stuff on sale when Speedo has a sale. And that is the whole kit. Now, I am going to be talking about for 5 minutes the Nike Pro stuff, but I'm going to go quick because in all sincerity, guys, it's just a shirt and a pair of shorts. And I got a couple of these, so I'm going to talk about like what honestly makes these so special. So give me just a second. So let's start with the front of the shirt. The shirt, here we have like a nice, brand logo. And the Pro line, I'm just going to show you why. This whole side here is mesh, like down the shirt is mesh. And same on this side, it's mesh. Like I don't even know, so you see that? And that's so breathable. And then you turn it over, and this whole panel back here is also mesh. And so you're getting air conditioning on you every which way from Sunday. And that is really awesome. And the material is so soft. It is more of a spandex kind of material, but it fits more like a glove than anything else. It doesn't fit, it's not super tight. It's tight but loose at the same time. It's very form-fitting, but it's not like, it's not grabbing you. It's fitting you, which again is really awesome. Let me talk about the shorts really quick. So here are the shorts, the compression shorts, and it's the same concept. Again, I have nothing but positive things to say about these. The waistband on these, again, like you can just see, it's not like gonna grip you, it's gonna fit you, and these do fit like a glove. I can't really stress that enough. And you get the same mesh panel back here, so you're getting air conditioning on like your lower waist area, and then in the front you have a whole, like where the crotch is, give me just a second, you have a whole, this whole panel here is again air conditioning on your bits, on your protective unit, male or female, so in your region. Shout out to all the Craig Ferguson fans. So who do I recommend these for? Honestly, they're called Nike Pro, and I recommend these for any professional athlete or someone who trains like 3 to 5 days a week, especially if you're a runner or even a cyclist. If you're doing martial arts, and you wear gi, like in karate, judo, or Brazilian jiu-jitsu, among other things, they work great as rash guards. They really provide an air conditioning unit on you in multiple ways, and they're just so great. I can't stress that enough. This is honestly, I think, one of the best things that Nike sells. And I remember when they used to be called Pro Combat. They came out, not to be nostalgic. I owned a couple pairs of those and the shirt, and again, they're just so phenomenal. And just over time, they've kind of gone into their own thing, and they are retail price. The shirts, I think, are like $25, $30 a piece, and the shorts are $25, a piece. My parents got these on sale, like $17, $19 a piece. But you can see, so my point is that I personally would have my whole wardrobe for working out be these, all right? I would have, essentially, practically, there's not 100%, but, because I've got brief line dry fit shorts and I've got a dry fit shirt, but the shirts do work better. The shirts they're both dry fit, and they're just so great, you guys. I only have a minute, so that's my review. But like I said, in terms of like breaking your bank, I would honestly